Yeah, I'm gonna save you a lot of time and let you know that this is a phenomenal piece. This is a magnificent toy, and this is Lucky Cat's Noir Megazord, unlicensed, and it's one of those toys that turns into like squares and cubes, and you guys know what I'm talking about. And I don't know, I don't really particularly care for that gimmick, but all the other stuff, the ability to turn into the combined mode, the individual Zords, and also that weird kind of carrier Noah's Ark looking thing, it does all of that, and I absolutely love it. It's pretty stylized. Well, not pretty style. It has some stylization that resembles some stuff that Flames Toys did, especially with the pterodactyl. But I'm going to show you all of that, each individual mode, the combined mode, accessories, like everything, and we're going to have a good time. And dude, it's just great. It's just great. If you're an MMPR fan, if you're a mech fan, and you want a decent desk toy, and you got a little bit of change on you, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you purchase this piece. Okay. Thanks for watching. Oh, well, I mean, you're still going to watch, but just watch the video. And at the end, I hope you agree with me that this is a great toy. So thanks for watching, okay?
Hey, what is up, Mighty Ducks? Welcome back and welcome front. Today, we're going to be looking at this, and this is Lucky Cat's Black Megazord. But look how cleverly they've hidden this guy. Doesn't really look like him right here, but if you look on the back, hey, whose noggin is that? Whose noggin is that? This is obviously unlicensed. Well, maybe not obviously, but it is unlicensed. And you can see the thunder symbol over here, right? Alluding that it's the Megazord inside. And once you actually open up the product, it's a trip. It's a trip. So I'll go over the accessories in a second. And he comes with a decent amount of stuff. But hey, I'm just realizing. Oh, there is instructions over here. He's about to freak out. So this guy, right out of package, he actually does not look like the Megazord. Look at that face. Looks like some like cat guy. I think this looked cool, like in its own right? Completely different. The tail, you know, the Megazord doesn't have the tail, but dude, look at that, dude. It looks like some like dragon face. That's so neat. That is so neat. And you can see some semblance of the mastodon and the saber-tooth tiger, or no, excuse me, Triceratops and saber-tooth tiger over here. You can see the arms. Oh, this is saber-tooth, or excuse me, this is mastodon with the treads over here and stuff. But everything is like cleverly hidden. And if I recall correctly, like all of these just like pop off, or not, or not. Okay. But the other one did. I'm pretty sure the other one did. I can't quite figure out how that comes off right now, but yeah, there's that, and there's this like shoulder armor that if you remove, you can see the MMPR logo, the Mastodon logo in there, right? So that's kind of cool, man. The plastic and the composition is really interesting. So there's bits of this that are metal, like the thighs are metal, but this plastic does not feel like the Hasbro PVC, the vinyl stuff, the kind of gummy, bendy stuff. This feels like what they used to make model kits out of, but like reinforced. Like the plastic feels good, and then the paint and the deco and the detail, like all of this is like really, really nice. But it's highly stylized, and it has like a lot of extra bits. Like this whole like giant contraption as the pterodactyl becoming the wings is a glorious idea, and I think they took this from like Flame Toys. But it is an incredible idea. But this in himself, you see, he's just like, hey, it's the guy, or it looks like the guy. But again, if memory serves, yeah, this will come off, and you can see the very familiar chest of the Tyrannosaurus, and this head also comes removed as well. You know, I thought the feet, it was as, okay, I just had to give a little bit of a tug on there. So, okay, foot number 1. Dude, foot number 2 is, oh, it was in there, bruh. But now you can see the core figure, right? You can see the core figure. Hold on for a second. All right, I'm back. I think I neglected to mention at the beginning of the video, this was sent to me by my sponsor, ShowZStore.com. Great place to shop for toys, Transformers, and just mechs in general. But yes, this Lucky Cat Megazord was sent to me by them. Yeah, it's pretty rad, man. It's pretty rad. And I think he has just basic connectors, right? Interesting. I think these appear to be on like 4 millimeters. It would have been cool if it was 5, just so I can mess with like the Hasbro mainline with them. But nonetheless, very cool in their own right. But I'm really liking the plastic composition and stuff. Like it feels good in hand, and it feels just very different from the Hasbro stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's check out all of his accessories. Whoa. You see this? It's the Triceratops head. Yo, check out that golden, black, and teal deco. That's so nice. That's super cool. And inside here, there's actually metal chains. And I think this is for like the combine mode or something, right? The battle mode when it's like sitting in this kind of like skiff. Yo, it's real metal, dude. That's nuts, dude. And it has little like horns on the end and stuff. And I do think it's for that kind of like pulley mode that that he has. Let me set that to the side and let's plug the face in. Let's plug the face in, Jace in. Ooh, nice tight fit. Nice little pivot on the toe. Looks great, dude. Red eyes, that gold trim. The color on this thing is just magnificent. And I'm not an MMPR aficionado. I was gonna ask, does the Megazord ever, I don't know, turn black like this, like Nemesis Prime colors? Like I remember there's a toy, there's a black Megazord. I remember us having that. But in terms of I don't think he ever turned this color in the toy, right? I think they just did it just to be like fashionable and stylistic and stuff. You can see the pterodactyl here, wings and head folded in just like you would normally see it. And then you have like connection posts over here. Oh man. That looks, well, once I can get it in there. It's a tight fit, and I'm thankful for that. There are actually 2 slots and tabs on the waist along with the posts on the top, so got to be careful when removing it. So I won't push it all the way in, but that's good enough for me right now. Yeah, it's good enough for me. And it looks good. It looks real good. Real. And down over here we have the Smilodon, the saber-toothed tiger. That's crazy that the saber-toothed tiger with the crazy fangs, his name was like Smilodon. That's the last smile you ever want to see, right? Oh, that looks good. That looks real good, man. Same thing with the accents, the teal, the red, the silver, the gray. I love all these like different shades and these different hues of darkness, of noir. This is actually a really, really beautiful piece. It's visually very appealing without even knowing anything about the team or anything like that. The colors are just very, very striking. Beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Mastodon shield. Nice. Oh, look at that. Done so well. Oh, trunk articulated. Nice. On two two digits. Nice. Wow. And then the handle also, there's like a hinge on it so that you can kind of hold it in like a different way. Yo, that's nuts. And he has some other type of connector over here. I wonder if that's just for his beast mode. Oh wait, no, that's not for that. Huh. Maybe there's another piece that has to go on here in order for him to hold it, because that and that are not compatible. Huh. All right. Well, we'll have to figure that out separately. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. So the head is packaged here. It looks magnificent, but he has 2 screws that he comes with. Interesting. I wonder what that's for. I mean, because the head does not possess a screw port. It's just a plop-on. So we'll have to take a look at the instructions for that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that looks so blessed. That looks so good. Wow. Like seriously, wow. How good is this guy, right? And now let's just kind of mess around. So he also comes with this. Crazy. Ooh. Very like Dragon Zord-esque. Loving this, dude. Dude, everything is so clean about these toys. I'm really, really digging it. And then we have this thing, this sheath. And I guess it's supposed to be like a popsicle electricity type thing. And that you can thread through his hand. That's the right position. Whoa. So you want a popsicle? You want a cherry popsicle? It's like, yo, why your popsicle got like veins on it, man? But Yeah. Hold on for a second. Okay. So that fits well. This will fit on the side, but it won't fit on his hand. I'm sure there's a way to equip it on his hand. Like that. There has to be. Alright. Just take a look at his articulation. I've just been fawning over like his decor and stuff, and he has nice hip, side, back, front skirts. Some of them are on hinges, some of them are on like ball pegs. And yeah, dude, for a combiner, I love the fact that he has full like range of motion and stuff. Pivots on his knees, top of his like hips. You know, decent range of motion, really, really good. Feels like a modern toy. There's there's no double knee. It's more of like transformation joints in there. But these are cool. I do like the way the hip skirts move out of the way. And on the arm, yeah, there's like standard rotation and stuff. There's biceps swivel. It looks like there's a double elbow. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I love the fact that so many... Ooh, look at that, dude. Nice like bicep curl. Love the fact that the modern toys right now are like so posable. I don't think he really has an ab crunch, and that's fine. And toe tilt, yeah, you kind of saw it earlier and stuff. It doesn't have a full tilt, but the toe does tilt, and that's fine by me. Oh, maybe he does. Maybe he does have a little bit of a bottom wobble. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool, man. Dude, there's a lot of great things just to like about this. Just a lot. Yeah, this is so nice. This is so nice. Let me check out some of the other accessories. We set him down. He has a good center of balance, by the way. The weight on the legs, like when you pop him down, he's just like, boom, I'm just standing there. He has these other gray bits. These might be for like the Mastodon or one of the other Zords in their animal modes. This is definitely Mastodon, right? He got the blasters. He got the blasters on. Mastodon, blasters on. I'm still trying to figure out what these screws are. The one that came packaged with the head, but we'll know in a second. A couple of vanity hands, and yeah, I don't know. These might be more weapons for the animals and stuff like that. But dig this bird. Dig this bird. Trying to get the wings out. Oh, they're like on like an adhesive. I don't think they meant to put that over the wing, or maybe they did. I don't know. Gnarly, and you can see how the bird transforms. This probably gets removed and goes somewhere else, and then but this just being the head. Oh, it's not the tail; it's the head. Right. So this probably fastens somewhere around there. Really neat. Just really neat. The wings look very like membraney and stuff, you know. That's really cool, dude. So okay, let's take a look at the instructions. You know what? Let me just clean some of this stuff up, and then we'll attend to this and perhaps the transformation. Perhaps. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we're at the instructions right now, and I can see that they have cube modes. They have little modes where they turn into like squares and stuff, like the Mastodon and the what is it? The Smilodon, the Saber-tooth tiger. They connect together to become this kind of cube thing. I don't think I'm particularly interested in transforming them into the cube. I don't really have any interest in that. I would like to see them in their animal modes, and so we're going to do that right now. We're going to attempt to do that. Do you guys hear that? Probably not. My stomach is making savage noises. It's like, boss, it's time to eat. But yeah, just because you hear your stomach growling doesn't mean you got to eat. It just means that you might be low on nutrients or whatever. But okay, so we have the Smilodon over here, and it looks pretty simple. It says, whoa. Interesting that it has like this forward toe joint. I didn't even notice that earlier, and this is probably where it gets the tilt. Whoa, gnarly, dude. Wow. That's kind of cool, man. This thing is so cool in so many different places. Then we just bring out the legs over here and then bring these down. The joints feel nice and tight. Yeah, like the quality feels very, very nice on these toys. And there we go. There's Saber-Tooth Tiger. Oh, with the Voltron tail. Actually, no, the Voltron guys had like these wimpy tails. There he goes. That's nice, and that was very, very simple. Loving the decor. Again, I just can't say it enough, dude. Just beautiful color choices, and in terms of where they go and stuff, great design aesthetic. And does his mouth open? Get the cup out of here. Oh, snap, it does, dude. Yeah. Sweet, dude. We have Smilodon. We have Saber-Tooth Tiger. As for Triceratops, I think it's pretty simple, right? We just, sorry, I was adjusting the focus. Don't tell me this fool's mouth opens too. Oh, I think it does, dude. Get the cup out of here, dude. Preciosaurus, dude. I love it. And then the tail just comes out like that. And does the tail stay out back like that? Or and forward? I don't know, but there is a hinge and there's a slider that allows you to move this kind of like up and down. I don't know how it was previously. Oh, I think it was just seated like that. But yeah, there's like a little slider bit that you can move out back, and that's cool, man. That's how I remember him looking. And yeah, this whole bit, like the other one, gnarly, dude. Gnarly that there's so much like toe tilt in there. Or maybe this is part of box mode or something like that. But nonetheless, a very cool joint that's incorporated in there. So I'm going to pretend I know how to, okay. Because I'm like, yeah, I remember the Mastodon's chest bit like coming off like that, you know? So that worked the same way, so that's cool. And then so we have this bit here, and it looks like he has some like over-the-shoulder like cannons and stuff, but again, I don't really particularly care for that. It does say this, oh, we got to remove the bird. And this is why I didn't want to pop it in too tight, because oh, that was going to be difficult to remove. That goes in a little bit too tight for my taste and comfort. So we have this spot, stomach, quiet. So this comes down. I'm trying to see if there's a way for the head to swap.
Really quick, before we deep dive into the Tyrannosaurus section, I found out that I actually got the head wrong, totally wrong. I was complaining about the head being hollow and stuff like that, and totally forgot that the head absolutely needs to be hollow so that it can hide the Megazord face in there, right? And oops, you know what? This has to spin. And then it has to go in there. But yeah, I like totally forgot that that's where the head is, and that once you bring these out, it does the thing. You know what I'm talking about? It does the thing where the horns come out in the face, and you're supposed to screw it in there. But I'm not going to do that right now. But then it's supposed to be like that. And so all the things that I end up saying in the video about the empty head being weird, and just ignore me. Just ignore me. I was just talking out of ignorance. The tiny little hands, that's still kind of like a little weak and stuff. But yeah, whatever I was saying about the head and the dino face and all of that, just ignore me in the rest of the video, okay? Anyway, now back to our regularly scheduled program.
I'm actually trying to find how to transform this thing into dino mode. Well, it can't be that difficult, right? like the head comes up, but unless, so there's this piece that opens up. I'm not really sure what that's for. Maybe it's to push the head out or something. But I will say this: like the dino head can't hide in there, or this guy's head. I don't know if it will fit in the chest either. Like, I don't know if there's enough space. No, there isn't. So I guess you just remove it. That's a little bit of a letdown. Yeah, I guess that's how it goes. So that's a minor letdown. It would have been nice had the head been able to store in Dino mode. Also, okay. So the head is kind of wiener-like in terms of like there's no articulation here. A bit surprising in that like there's all this detail and stuff done on the rest of the bots, but like you can't move the shoulders. It's just the tiny little dino hands that you can move. And then the leg appears to need the tool. This one's the most confounding right now. Because I'm also just trying to figure out how to transform him in. It doesn't really say in the instructions, but it does look like I need this. Like, I don't know if this goes anywhere. Because here it shows that the post is not there, then it shows that it's there, you know, so. Oh, I see. The post hides inside the leg. That's kind of clever, dude. And then this bit closes up on it. That's very clever. That's very, very clever. Yeah, well done. Nicely done. He does have a bit of a badonk, and I don't see his tail anywhere. Like, is his tail supposed to be the pterodactyl thing? No, because it looks like the pterodactyl is his own thing up here, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a bit confusing. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if there's a tail in the accessories. I don't think there is, though. All right, I found out a few things since we last spoke. One, I was like searching for the tail high and low, and then I found out that it's actually embedded in the pterodactyl face. And then it kind of, because I was wondering, I was like, what are these like flaps for in the back? And now we know. Now we know. It's for the tail. And I also found out that the head actually, you know, those screws that I was talking about, they are for this area. You can screw the robot heads in so they're not just sitting on a post and port connection. And you can twist the Megazord, the robot head, to actually fit in there. That still doesn't address the weirdness about the arms and the head being so hollow, and then you can't move the mouth and stuff. This is probably a fail for me in terms of, especially one compared to the other areas that have been like done so well. Yeah, he's a funny lad, dude. But yeah, good enough though. I mean, the combined mode like makes up for it. But so now we have his tail over here, and we have him in his like wiener T-Rex mode. Yeah. So, all right, we'll move this guy to the side. And last but not least, we have the bird. Oh, I see. And then the head goes over that. That's nice. And then I saw this. Oops. So the pterodactyl will fit on top of the pterodactyl. How neat is that, right? How neat is that? And oh, so fitting. He looks like Lord Rodan. And then I think you just, I don't know, bring these out however you see fit. Yeah, they look wild, dude. They look wild. And then these bits, you can just have, do whatever you like. Gnarly, 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 gnarly. Wait a minute. I do want the legs to kind of hang down, but then they like seemingly can't. Or, okay. So they need to do that. But then, is this supposed to be like flipped around? Because I would assume the 3 claws would be in the front. So, it's as simple as twisting the foot around. There we go. There we go. I bet you his beak could open too. And I think it was earlier. Come on, Sir Yappington. Or not. I swear it was open. Whatever, dude. Let's say it can't. I feel like it can. Alright, whatever. So that's him. Pterodactyl. Very, very menacing. Very, very cool. In terms of all their like animal modes and stuff like that, yeah, dude, I'd give him like a 5 out of 5. Except for the Tyrannosaurus. That probably gets like a 3 out of 5 or like a 2 out of 5 or something like that. But this is dope. I love seeing this guy like super stylized. If I can get the leg orientations right. There we go. Yeah, really, really breathes life into the pterodactyl. You know what I mean? So I love the stylized take that Flames Toys did. I think it was Flames Toys who did it first. And then it looks like he can get into his battle carrier mode. Oh, forgot to do Mastodon. Okay, that does that. And it feels like the old Mastodon transformation, right? Like, does this... Like, the foot has to flip out somehow. I'm just wondering... Alright, let's look at this. Doesn't really say. Doesn't really say. So I'm just gonna have to kind of figure this out. Well, I definitely know that that goes back here, and these probably flip back, and these things are gonna be adhered together in some sense. And where's the Mastodon's face? And this will have to adhere somehow. I think it goes down here. Yeah. So that's fine, but how do I get... Hold up. Okay. But how do I transform the arms? I feel like there's like a flap or something that has to like lift up here. That will allow us to push the arm through. And that will allow this like whole thing to spin, right? Does this need to like lift? There we go. Nice. So we lift up and then we spin. That's cool, man. Very cool mechanism. And then this just bends down, I suppose. So there's all of... sorry, hold up. Yo. I'm just trying to get this to bend on the what I think is the proper area, which is the wrong area, apparently. So it has to bend on that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And I think, oh, okay, these go up. That's cool. The legs don't tab in together, the arms or whatever. It would have been nice if they did, but not the worst thing in the world. Is this supposed to come up and cover that? Or just stay right there? And then we get the mastodon face. I mean, this looks about right. Right? I think that's him. Yeah, it looks like him. No, it looks like him. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna put them into the what is it? Their box modes or even the combined Megazord form mode. I'm kind of cool on that. I do like seeing them in their little like animal modes though. Okay, so just wrapping this up and like final thoughts, like I don't know, maybe I will do the combined Megazord mode. Hold on for a second.
All right, and here he is in his chariot mode or whatever you want to call it, and it looks good. Even though I think it's weird, like it looks good, and it looks exactly like how I remember it. And so I'm just going to end with the final thoughts, and I just want to say that this is a phenomenal toy. I said at the start of the video, and I want to say it at the end. I think it's a 10 of 10 or a 9 of 10. It's very, very close. It's like an insta-buy. And I love the Noir color scheme. I love all the individual Zords. I love the engineering behind it. And I didn't even go into the cube part, you know. I love how they combine, love the accessories, love everything, love the material, the deco, QC. Dude, again, 9 of 10 or 10 of 10. This is an instant buy for me. And if you like this type of stuff, I would highly suggest and recommend that you pick it up as well, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.